If you want to get a bunch of customers and 10x your business, then you better watch this one. Guys, welcome to the Mr. Bubbles channel where we dish out awesome pressure washing business advice to beginners. Welcome to part 2 of our marketing series. By the way, if you haven't seen part 1, that's okay. After this video, just go back and watch that because part 1 is very important because that's like the creme de la creme, the must 5 things that you have to do as a new guy when you're talking about getting customers. So make sure you go back and you watch that. As a matter of fact, make sure you watch all 4 of these. There's 4 parts total. Watch them multiple times and take notes. Now, before we even jump into today's video, wanted to get this announcement out of my way. I still have seats available for my Google My Business Mastermind Zoom class, which is taking place on January 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in Maryland, by the way. So I'm hoping to see a lot more of you guys there. To sign up for that class, by the way, it's in the description of this video. You'll see it there. There's a link. Click it, guys. It's $89. I mean, what are we talking about? And it's a skill set that is going to earn you a lot of money in the near future because, again, guys, I talk about this all the time, that making a lot of money in business is all relative to the skill sets that you have. Things like knowing how to market, knowing how to get customers, being, for example, a very good at customer service is huge. And another skill set is learning how to optimize your Google My Business. This will rank you ahead of your competition, which will get you customers, which will affect your bank account. So highly recommend that class for you guys because in it, we're going to do a deep dive into, for example, tagging your pictures. We're going to talk about imminent domain backlinks and map citations. And I promise you by the end of that class, you're going to feel super confident to go there and absolutely dominate on Google SEO. And by the way, the great thing is this class, I'm recording it. So afterwards, I'm sending the video to all of the members, all the classmates there. So you'll be able to watch it over and over and over and over again because, guys, we are covering some pretty advanced stuff on there. Actually, we're covering things on there that very few people even know about. So again, highly recommend you attend that class. I only got 25 spots. And the last time I checked, I only have like 15 left. So again, make sure you jump on that. Now, let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Remember, this is part 2. We're talking about, I'm breaking you down for you guys, like the things that I do. I always tell you guys, don't do what I'm telling you to do what I'm doing. And I am literally showing you step by step everything that I do to get customers. So number 6 on our list, remember, part 1 was 1 through 5. Make sure you watch that. Number 6 on our list, guys, we're talking about Yelp ads. Now, this is something I've done a lot more in the past. For you guys that are new to the industry, I wouldn't recommend you going over like $200, maybe $250 maximum. Usually when I do Yelp ad campaigns, I'm around, I want to say $1,500 a month. Of course, we have more trucks to feed. We need more jobs. We run about between 18 and 22 jobs a day. So we do need a lot of jobs. As a new guy, this is one of those things that you're not going to need right away for your business. But, it is definitely a go-to for as you grow in this journey, I should say, right? As you grow in this journey, you start getting a little bit more money behind you. Yelp ads is something that is interesting because I almost feel like there's not a lot to do. You just put the ad and boom, you get all of these phone calls. You do get your money back. In my experience, you will get your money back. You're not going to make a lot of money off of it because it's going to cost you. That customer will cost you. But where you do get your money back, guys, by the way, is because you're going to target the neighbor. You're going to do the 5 rounds to the neighbor. You're going to do a sales pitch to the neighbor. And now that neighbor, to get that, the marketing cost for that neighbor was free because you're already right there, right? So I recommend Yelp ads. But again, as a new guy, don't go over an amount of over $250. Number 2 on our list. This one I've never mentioned to you guys. This was the reason why I started my YouTube channel, only I started, going a different route with it. But here's my point. Guys, for you guys out there who are new, I would recommend start a YouTube channel, but not like my YouTube channel. I mean, of course, if you want to do a channel like mine, you're welcome to do that as well. But my channel is not targeted towards getting customers. My channel is targeted towards getting you, the person that's watching this video. I've never had a single client or customer ever call me and say they saw any of my videos, because all of my keywords and everything is targeted towards getting people who have a pressure washing business, because my channel is a how-to. What I'm telling you guys is open up a YouTube video and post commercial, post you out there doing work and showing people and selling your job and yourself to people. And the reason why I even recommend this is because there's actually a pressure washing company in my area, guys, that's all they do, by the way. That's their number one form of marketing. Of course, they have a Google My Business as well, but they don't have any other form of marketing except YouTube videos. And guess what? They have over 1,000 videos. And I'll give you a great tip on this one. You can go to Fiverr.com. Of course, I mentioned them a bunch. I'll put it up here for you guys as well. Fiverr.com is the number one site for you to hire freelancers, like for somebody to design a logo for you and that sort of thing. Well, anyway, you can hire people in there, and there's hundreds, if not thousands, of different commercials that you can pay for. And it costs like $10, $15 for a commercial for your business. And you post that to YouTube. And then as you do that more and more, it's going to help you with your local SEO. SEO standing for search engine optimization. Because guess what, guys? I don't know if you knew this or not. YouTube is owned by Google. So when you start ranking high on YouTube, it's also going to affect your rank on Google as well. So highly recommend that for you. All you need, for you guys, I have expensive camera equipment and editing equipment and all that. You just do it with your phone. You can do everything with your phone, even edit with your phone. Of course, most of you guys listening, you all have, smartphones and whatnot. Start off with your phone and kind of go from there. And then who knows, guys, maybe a year from now, I'm going to be running into one of you guys, at the huge, by the way, that's the badge that I wore there at the huge convention hanging right there. But maybe I'll see one of you guys there and you're going to be a content creator in the future. But I really recommend that. It's going to really help rank you higher. And it also helps you with growing your brand. Remember, branding is what you do to build your reputation in the marketplace. And what a great salesman for you, for people to actually be able to see the work that you're doing out there. Highly recommend YouTube videos. Number 3 on our list, something that I've brought up before. We're going to invest a lot in this coming up 2025, email marketing. Now, what do I mean by email marketing? Email marketing, guys, but combined with target marketing. What we're doing is we're targeting specifically HOAs and property managers. That's what I recommend for you guys. Now, guys, if you're brand new to the industry and you've never done a house before, you're not doing email marketing. Let me tell you that up front. This is something, if you're in year 2, year 3, you feel super comfortable, you know your rig, you have a maintenance schedule, you're a little bit more advanced, because this can change your business from like a small business to a mid-level business. Because, imagine you get an HOA, guys, and it's 400 houses that you got to go do, and you've never even washed a house before. That's not going to work out well for you, by the way. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you have experience. But again, email marketing, what you want to do is you want to combine it with specific things that you want to target. Maybe local businesses. In my case here, we're targeting HOA specifically, and then also we're going to target those property managers. Now, how I got my list is very important. I actually have a guy who I've been I've been going to him for 20 some years now, maybe 15, 20 years. He has an email marketing company. I can literally send you his phone number. All you got to do is email me. And that's what he does for a living. He has nothing to do with me. I'm not family to him. He's just a guy that a long time ago, I hired him to create a list for me. That's his area of expertise. And let's say you live in Indiana and you want all the HOAs in Indiana, he can find that for you, send you the email, it'll cost you a couple $100. So I highly recommend email marketing. But remember, guys, email marketing is more advanced if you're already out there and you've done, let's say, 1,000+ houses. This is a form of marketing that I would highly recommend for you. Now, before we get into numbers, where we at right now? Numbers 9 and 10. Let me tell you guys real quick about my business in a box. Guys, quick announcement. I've created a digital product called Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box. Check this out. Okay, so the Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box is actually a thumb drive that we're going to send to you guys to your physical address. And when you get this thumb drive, you're going to see a folder that's called Box in it. And then when you open it, you're going to see all of these files right here, guys, all of these folders. And guys, this thing has over 500 files, anything and everything I've ever created from my business. So all of the blueprints, training modules, documents, all of the things that you guys constantly email me about, your pricing PDF, your for example, your marketing blueprints, anything that you could need for your business is in here. That's why we call it a business in a box. One of the things that I really like about this is, guys, check out all of these pictures. So you have a total of 300 before and after pictures that you guys can add to your website and your Facebook and your Google My Business. And check this out. So there's a folder called Google SEO. And the pictures already have the SEO words in them. And this one photo right here has over 300. This specific folder has 190 pictures, but all in all, it's over 300 pictures. Look at some of these pictures, guys. Amazing before and afters pictures for you guys to be able to add to all of your social medias and whatnot. This is going to help you get a lot of customers. And of course, your edible postcards are on here. And then finally, you got training videos on here as well, guys. Like, for example, the video on how to optimize your Google My Business, the Mr. Bubbles. You got several videos. So they're like training modules. You got all the PDFs. The bottom line, guys, is this. This is going to help you with your business. So don't miss out. Make sure that you email us so you can get your business in a box today. In order to get your business in a box, you just got to hit the link in the description of this video. And I say this all the time on the channel, guys. The more you know, the more you grow. That's how come I decided to create this business in a box, because it has everything in there you need to be able to grow your business. And I really believe that this is going to be a game changer for you. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. All right, guys, number 9 on our list, very similar to Yelp ads, Google ads. This is something that a lot of you guys email me on. Again, would not spend a lot of money. And again, as a new guy, you are absolutely not doing Google ads. This is not something you need to do. As a new guy, you need to focus on boots on the ground marketing, like your postcards and your Facebook. In your door-to-door marketing. But if you're all going to do Google ads, maximum $250. I would get your toe wet with that, and then as you get more experience on it, then you can go ahead and dive in. Last year, our business was doing, our company was doing $1,500 a month on Google ads, and we have mixed results with it, to be honest with you. In my experience, it works better for companies that are more established because, people see your name, they recognize it, and they click on that. But for you new guys, I want you to know that that is an option for you as well. But again, start slow, maybe $100 and work your way up to $250. See if that works for you in your area. It's relative also. I know people that live not too far away from me who run businesses, and it doesn't work at all for them. And I know people that's all they do is Google ads. There's a company in my area, a buddy of mine. He has a, what is that thing called? An HVAC company. That's all he does. Google guarantee, Google ads. That's all he does. Has huge success with it. But again, different industry. And also it's going to be relative to where you live. Okay. So, but I would definitely tip my toe in that. I would definitely try it out and see if it works for you in your area. Then number 10 on our list, and this is the last one for today's episode. Guys, we're talking about community boards. Now, this is something very interesting. I've never mentioned this before, and I don't know anyone who's talking about this. Community boards, guys. Everywhere you go in town where there's a large group of people that congregate, you'll see a community board. It's usually by the, let's say, near the door somewhere. Sometimes it's by your customer service desk around there. So if you go to Giant, to Safeway, to Kroger's, to Publix, and the list goes on. Here, for example, there's a community board in my local Tractor Supply. So you go there and you put your flyer. In my case, the postcard. We post the postcard there. You know, it's so funny. We just did a $1,200 job, and you know how I got that customer? Because of a postcard that we put on a community board inside the Harley-Davidson dealership. So I highly recommend you guys go all over town. Guys, what is this going to cost you? But a little bit of time. You also have community board in your churches. So seek out your big churches and you'll see community boards in there. So I would reach out to like all your senior centers, all your places. Think of all your places where people congregate. You're usually going to see a community board of some kind. I would go up there and put your card. And I've even seen on a lot of neighborhoods, on the entrance of the neighborhood, they have community boards as well. Highly recommend you guys search that out. Start with your grocery stores, by the way. All your grocery stores will have community boards. Your Walmarts, your Targets, your Sam's Club, all of those will have community boards. Start there, and that will do wonders for you as well. Now, this is not going to get you 30, 40 customers a month, but 1 to 3, and then guess what? Those 3 lead to another 3, and then you get the guy's mom, and then the sister, then the neighbor. Creates a domino effect for you. So I highly recommend that. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you coming to the channel and watching this pressure washing advice video. Highly recommend you guys watch the next one as well. Of course, next one is part 3 coming out in the next couple days. Make sure you guys are watching all of these episodes multiple times and taking a bunch of notes. Also, I have a bunch of resources to send to you guys. Anything that you want as far as pricing guideline, marketing blueprint, I send you my postcards and all that. Guys, I am super accessible. My email's in the description of all my videos. Please email me. I want to send you a bunch of free resources that will help you grow your business. I say this all the time on the channel, right? The more you know, the more you'll grow. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.